Take one. You know, his ideas about what was good and bad are almost part of mainstream philosophy. They're almost political correctness these days, you know. So what he was saying, which was so weird back then, you know, is now accepted as a completely reasonable outlook and a point of view. That's what Voice from the Past was about. So sometimes I'm just railing against the insanity that I see in the world, and sometimes I'm just railing against my own little petty injustices, or I'm celebrating something, you know, as well. So they're all true things. I'm not very good at writing fiction. Yeah, I'm a kind of a, you know, I'm a disciple. I'm a disciple of Joni Mitchell, really. You know, I mean, she taught me the importance of putting your finger on the essence of what it is to be human, on isolation and on loneliness, on human nature and all its beauty and all its cruelty. I mean, Gianni, you know, still remains the altar I would kind of kneel to. What we're trying to do is just put our own fingers on a thing that all five of us think is exciting and special, and preferably something we haven't done before, a place we haven't been. And at the same time as we're doing that, I'm trying to just say something true that will sit within it, and like a thread in a carpet, and give it substance and colour, you know, and give it a reason to be, other than just being an interesting musical idea. And then when I was 17, I went to see Deep Purple at Sheffield City Hall, and I sat there watching. They were on the Machine Head tour, which they made that album Made in Japan from. And I sat there and just thought, holy shit, this is incredible. I've never heard anything like this. This is what I should do. And literally the day after that, I was a musician. We actually came to tour, and I actually had to stand up on a stage, you know, and we went to play in Paris at Le Zenith, 7,000 people, and I'm walking onto the stage to sing The King of Sunset Town. You know, and as I'm walking on, I'm thinking, oh, hang on a minute. There must be a reason all these people are here. And it ain't me. So that set me thinking a little bit, you know, and so then there was that feeling of, oh my God, what have I got myself into here?
Is it like, or do you like the name Marillion?
Not much.
Not much.
I think it's a shit name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What would you like to, instead of Marillion, what would you suggest?
The conspicuously unsuitable girlfriend.
Unsuitable girlfriend.
Conspicuously unsuitable.
No.
I don't know. I mean, a name. What's a name? I don't know. I don't know. Marillion. I don't know.
The name is there.
I don't even find it an easy word to say. Marillion.
Yeah, it's not easy to say.
I can't say it, and I'm English. Yeah.
It's in Marillion.
From the Silmarillion, yeah. But nobody's read it. I don't think anybody in the band has read it. And I fail some nights as well, and it's like balancing on the head of a pin all the time, because there's so much. There's so much that can pull me out of it. You know, every little note that's missed, and things that aren't quite right, and things that don't sound right, and technical issues, and somebody in the front row with big cleavage or something, or, you know, whatever it is, you know, that can take you out of the place you're in. And so my job is to try and stay in that place.
Concentrate here.
And you can't stay in it. You're constantly in and out of it. But what I'm attempting to do all the time is be in that place. I'm not trying to be John Lennon or Peter Gabriel or fucking Bono. I'm in a place, you know. And so and people are, what's going on with this guy? You know, where's he gone? You know, why, you know, what's going on? What is he just crazy, or what is it with this guy? But all it is that I'm just trying to tell myself something true and tell everybody else with it. Yeah, it's a responsibility, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's a responsibility to be myself, which is a great responsibility to have,
Yeah.
because all we can be is ourselves unless we're pretending to be something else, which is always a mistake. So a responsibility to just be yourself is a good, I guess, it is a good pressure. You know, it's what everybody should have, because the more they pretend to be what they're not, the more false they are, and ultimately the more of a waste of time their lives will be. But, you know, if everyone was completely themselves, I think they'd achieve so much more with their lives than pretending to be something they're not.